This YCN segment is brought to you by La Valley Building Supply and Middleton Building Supply.
Family on three. 1, 2, 3, family!
This game was played on a hot Saturday afternoon at Woodstock High School between two of the state's better teams. And things started off in the host's favor after junior Lucas Piccone made a nice move around the back of the Hornets' net and scored, giving the Wasps the early lead. And just a few minutes later, senior Colin McCarthy put in his own unassisted goal, sprinting by and around multiple defenders, as Woodstock was up 2-0. With about 4 minutes left in the first quarter, however, the visitors got on the board when Jordan Hines drew in the defense and assisted a wide-open Andrew Coolidge, who easily scored. And not even 2 minutes later, excellent ball movement by the Hornets resulted in another goal, when Cam Frankenhoff scored, tying the game. But just before the end of the first 12 minutes, Woodstock's freshman Field Willis scooped a ground ball and found an open Caden White, as the junior scored in traffic to give his team a 1-goal lead going into the second quarter. It only took Essex 3.5 minutes, however, to tie things up, as Frankenhoff assisted Coolidge near the net. And then 90 seconds later, they took the lead after a Jordan Hines pass managed to somehow find the back of the Wasps' net. And then only 60 seconds later, they padded their lead, when a patient Rowan Mahoney from behind the net assisted Coolidge, who completed a first-half hat trick, scoring in traffic. By the end of the quarter, both teams put in another goal, and the Wasps' once 2-goal lead had quickly turned into a 3-goal deficit, as Essex led 7-4. Coming out of the break, the hosts responded with another goal from Caden White, and Field Willis also added his second goal, off an assist from Cullen McCarthy. But Hornets' Frankenhoff ended Woodstock's small run, after the defense failed to clear the ball. Just before the end of the third quarter, Woodstock's McCarthy scored unassisted, after he made a quick move around the back of Essex net. Heading into the fourth, it was just a 1-goal game with a score of 8-7. Unfortunately for the hosts, this was the moment the Hornets rattled off 4 unanswered goals, with Coolidge adding 2 more, bringing his total up to 5 on the day. And teammate Chris Davis also got on the board. Woodstock did add a pair to the scoreboard during garbage time, but strong defense behind Essex goalie Aiden Haggerty helped the Hornets hold on to the win, with a final score of 11-9. Andrew Coolidge put in 5 goals for Essex, while his teammate Frankenhoff scored twice. After the game, we spoke with both Coolidge and Frankenhoff to get their thoughts on the win.
I think the keys to this game were making sure we got off the bus, got a good start. We were a little bit slow in the first quarter, but we really picked it up well in the second quarter. I thought we really turned it on then, and then I thought finishing the game, we did really well to handle adversity and to make sure we finished the game strong. I thought Willem Barwin did really well. He did a great job on the face-offs, fighting in those scrums. He did really well there. I also thought Aiden Haggerty had a good game. He made some good saves in that. And then I'd say our defense did well. They made some key stops, so that was good. I thought we were solid. They communicated well, and when they did that, they were able to execute their plays and then strip the ball and get it to our offense, which was what we wanted to do. So that was good. Well, we just listened to what our coaches wanted us to do, and when we did that, the right passes opened up, and then, it was mostly my teammates, but they were the ones that were making good plays, and then I was just able to get the ball. So I think we need to keep up the intensity, especially when we're dealt with adversity. If we can keep up our intensity and keep things positive, we'll be able to just play our best.
I think we won the face-offs pretty well. Willem Barham did a good job with that. We did a good job working the ball around the outside of the field and keeping a possession. We had some good clears. We had a couple good ones that came in pretty clutch at the end. We held the ball really well at the end. And I think overall we just had a pretty good man-up offense today. We pushed pretty far out on them and shut off the other players so we didn't allow any outlets, and which kind of allowed us to have a one-on-one ground ball if we got the ball from them, and that seemed to work pretty well. I thought our goalie Aiden Haggerty played pretty well. Defense, Evan Dyke, Will DZL. They both had some pretty good checks, good takeaway checks. Luke Williams, defender. Grady Corkum, yeah, we just moved the ball pretty well, and our defense is good. I think we just need to come out pretty hot at the beginning of each game. I mean, we had a long bus ride at the beginning of this one, and we pulled it together pretty soon in the beginning of the first quarter, and I think that's just how we need to pull it together, by starting off pretty hot.
Essex improves to 7-3, while Woodstock falls to 6-2. The Wasps next travel to take on the Rutland Raiders, while Essex has a big game coming up against South Burlington.
Stack that cheese on 3, 1, 2, 3, stack that cheese!